Primary goal as mayor has always been to bring our downtown master plan to life. And after years of work by many, many people before us, and certainly the council over the past several years, it is likely that we will finally break ground during this term on our downtown redevelopment project. We've worked to try and create a walkable, vibrant space that we've all dreamed about for years, the small town downtown that you all helped plan. And most importantly, we're working hard to preserve our town green in front of the depot and just outside these chambers for family events like farmers markets and concerts like Friday Night Live, everybody's favorite thing about summer in Herndon. So when when our downtown development plan finally comes to life, it will truly be everybody's backyard. The project's at an exciting crossroads right now. In case you hadn't heard, after we received two very well thought out plans by two great development firms, the council made the decision to try and move forward on a comprehensive agreement with Comstock Partners. This agreement, it seems like now we're finally getting there, but a lot of the work is still just beginning. We're negotiating because we want to make sure we get the best value for your tax dollar when we work with this firm to hopefully get our downtown built. And we will be having a public hearing on that in the spring, so I hope you'll follow it on our website. There's all of the dates are on there, and we want to hear from you before we vote on that plan. So stay tuned, and we'll make sure to keep you informed. Your input and enthusiasm has helped us get closer right now than we have ever been to bringing our downtown to life, and we want to keep hearing from you. And then, of course, there's Metro, which is finally coming out of the ground. It's so exciting to go down the toll road and see our station. Actually, it really looks like a Metro station. It's been a top priority, will continue to be as we move forward. This redevelopment plan that we've worked on over there and we've rezoned is just 38 acres. It's pretty small, but it's really going to be the economic engine moving forward for the town of Herndon. We're going to be able to have not only our small town downtown, but this walkable urban really economic center for the town right on the toll road over there. Metro's coming and we are getting ready. It's really critical that we embrace it. I think Herndon has. I'm very excited about the opportunity of having such a vibrant, transit-oriented neighborhood in our town. If that station happened to be 1,000 yards in either direction on the toll road, it would have missed the town entirely. So it's really a great stroke of luck, really, that we have that opportunity before us. On opening day, you'll be able to walk, drive, bus, or bike to Herndon Station, and you can do it from the only historic downtown on the Silver Line. We can have that small town downtown and an urban metro station. We don't have to give up one to have the other. You also know that Herndon is known for its outstanding services. It's one of the things we hear from our residents all the time, one of the many reasons they love living in the town of Herndon. And I see Bob Boxer hiding upstairs, but we see you. Every year we sure hope that we don't have to mobilize all of our snow plows and all of that snow removal equipment, but it really is nice to know that when a blizzard is in the forecast, which hopefully isn't going to happen this year, and the flakes begin to fall, the DPW is at the ready and they'll be there around the clock to make sure they're taking care of us. Our police department is well respected, and I hear all the time from citizens how grateful they are to have Herndon's finest keeping us safe and secure, and I feel exactly the same. Thank you to the chief for your leadership. We are very lucky. And Parks and Rec, that's how a lot of people who don't even live in the town find Herndon for the first time. Our Parks and Rec department has won multiple awards, national recognition. They're certified by all sorts of agencies, and those are a testimony to its excellence. Just like the generations of kids that are learning to swim at the community center, or the thousands of people who've come and enjoyed all of the different events that the Parks and Rec department works on, 5Ks, 10Ks, the Herndon Festival, farmers market concerts, and all of those things. I can tell you one thing that's true. No one has a local government that cares more about the experience and the quality of life than the residents of Herndon, Virginia. Since 2012, we've done a lot of things, some big, some small, but we've created a town app. We've gone mostly paperless with the town council, which is huge because if you used to see the binders we used to get, it was pretty significant. And this I'm really proud of. We have taken the steps to put every single public meeting by the mayor and town council, our heritage preservation review boards, our planning commissions, our board of zoning appeals, every one of those meetings is available online and on demand for you to watch, either watch live or watch later, so that you know what your council is working on and the issues at hand. And we've done it all without ever raising your real estate tax rate. No other place in Virginia, or in Northern Virginia at least, can say that. I do want to take just one moment to recognize one of our longest tenured and hardest working staff members, our town manager, Art Anseline. He's going to get really tired of this over the next couple of months, but in case you hadn't heard, he's recently announced that he'll be retiring at the end of February after 4 decades of service to the town of Herndon. So I'll save all of the good stories for those events because there'll be plenty of them to celebrate his retirement, but I speak collectively on behalf of the town and personally for myself when I say we will greatly miss you. We're glad you and Susan and your kids and some of your grandkids are going to be staying around town, and we hope you'll stay in touch and stay engaged and not screen your calls too well because we'll be calling, I'm sure. I'm thrilled to have the chance once again to work alongside Vice Mayor Jennifer Baker and my colleagues Grace Wolf Cunningham and Sheila Olam. Sheila, Grace, and Jen, well, you know Sheila, Grace, and Jen. They're smart, they're tenacious, they're passionate, and their commitment to Herndon is unparalleled. Jen brings a background in education. She was a math teacher before she moved into the IT field. She's very data-driven, and I really like that. She keeps us on course. She doesn't like it when we waste time, so I really appreciate that because I can talk a lot. Grace has a great a breadth of business experience. She has worked everywhere from Wall Street to owning her own business, and she brings that to the table. She served us on Fairfax County's Economic Development Committee, Committee for Dulles, and other regional groups. She's also involved in the arts, so she brings a wealth of experience. Sheila is the go-to girl for land use. She has taught me more than anyone in this room, and there are a lot of people who've taught me a lot of things in this room, but Sheila's been involved in planning on a widespread level in Northern Virginia for, you've only been here since '90, right? That's what I hear. So she was involved on the Dulles Task Force for the Dulles Toll Road planning back in the early '90s and lived to tell about it. So we're thrilled to have her once again on board with us. And I'm eager to work with our new council members, Bill McKenna, Signe Friedrichs, and Jeff Davidson. Bill McKenna, this is not his first rodeo. He was the youngest ever elected official in the state of New Jersey. When he was 24, he served the borough of Dunellen on their, is it a borough council? Borough council. So we know he's a little crazy, but you have to be to want to do this job, I think, in some respects. Bill has a background in sales. He's very charismatic. He cares a ton about his community. He's only lived right in the town for a few years, but he's already jumped right in. He volunteers with multiple groups, and it's just going to be a thrill to have you on board. I look forward to your finance background, too. It's budget season. Signe Friedrichs, you've probably seen her around town. She runs Art Space. She worked for the Chamber of Commerce for quite a while. And she's just one of those people, she's fun to be around. And I think that may sound silly, but that is a really great quality on a town council, let me tell you. We like to work hard, but we like to play hard too. And Signe is, as you probably guessed, but Signe is one of those people, her ability to work with other people and really just set a tone in a room of positive action is something that I really look forward to spending more time with. So I'm glad to have you on board. And Jeff Davidson. Jeff perseveres, let me tell you. No one worked harder than Jeff on the campaign. Jeff knocked on over 4,000 doors by himself. And on top of that, he's a pilot who spent over about 15 years, right, building his own airplane. And he even gets in it and flies. So he's also brave. But I tease, but he made that comment, I ran for council twice before I made it, and I took 15 years making an airplane, so perseverance is one of my character traits, and I'm really going to appreciate that. All of you are bringing a great energy to the table, and I'm thrilled for the next 2 years. Mainly, I'm just eager to get back to work on behalf of everyone in this room and the great town that we call home. I've often called Herndon the gem of the Dulles Corridor. It's a walkable small town with a worldview. Last November, the town of Herndon resoundingly embraced the message that Herndon is a hometown for everyone, a place where all are welcome, no matter where you come from, or how you worship, or who you love. And I'm proud to call Herndon my home. We've branded ourselves as a next-generation small town that welcomes innovation and where the roots of history help to grow the ideas of tomorrow. And I believe that. Our history and our heritage have positioned us for greatness, and it's up to us to make it happen. You know, we're starting to see across the country a surge of people stepping up to get involved that have never gotten involved before. But Herndon figured that out a long time ago. Our residents care about where they live, and we work together to make Herndon the best hometown that it can be. Herndon's a place where you can get involved and make a difference in your community if you decide you want to. If you think your street needs a sidewalk, you can actually find your town council and tell them that you would like a sidewalk on your street, or heck, run for office and make it happen. So please come to town council meetings or watch them online or on TV, because we want to hear from you. Call us, email us, find us on Facebook, stop us at the grocery store, where somebody's always at Safeway. Tweet us if you must. Whatever works for you, we are here and we are listening. One of my favorite quotes has always been something that E.B. White, the author of Charlotte's Web, said long ago. And yes, I know I'm a reading teacher. Of course, I'm going to mention a children's book. E.B. White said, "I arise in the morning torn between a desire to improve the world and a desire to enjoy the world. It makes it hard to plan the day." Well, as your mayor, I can honestly say it's not hard to plan my day, partially because no 2 days are alike and you never know what's coming down the pike and it can be a little crazy. But seriously, the best part about my job is that I arise every morning knowing that I get to spend my work day enjoying our town and getting to know the people who live here. And that every decision that we make as a council is in the spirit of bringing Herndon to its full potential, a hometown that is the envy of everyone. It's a privilege to be able to do this work, and I thank you once again for placing your trust in me. Together, we can shape Herndon's future for generations to come. Join us as we work together to create the 21st century hometown that our children will inherit, just as those before us did for us. Herndon's future is bright, and I look forward to seeing you there. So thank you for being here tonight.
Of our wonderful mayor and town council, the town of Herndon, thanks everybody for spending your time here tonight with us and for attending our swearing-in ceremony tonight. We are well served here in the town of Herndon. I'm very proud to be able to work so closely with each and every one of you all as your delegate. We invite all of you now to stay for the reception, to greet the mayor and the council and enjoy refreshments and desserts. They are provided by our very own Jimmy's Old Town Tavern and the Boutique Bake Shop. So with that, we will end the formal part of the ceremony. Congratulations to everyone. Thank you for your time and your efforts and your talent. This is a community that we all are part of, and it's a wonderful place. Thank you.
Jennifer, could you do me a favor?
I'd be happy to.